What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. We have been teasing this for a couple of days here. The patch notes, they literally just went live right now, and we have all of the details for you. I was able to go through this a little bit ahead of time so I could understand it and share a little bit more context with you guys so you could know exactly what to expect in this incoming update. It's called Strike from the Canopy with Gloomland Rovers, and as you can tell, what we're looking at here is the copy before it actually made it to the patch notes, so it's a little bit of an earlier look. Notice, this is going to be going on. It says, starting on March 20th, the server time will be moved forward an hour for North and South America during maintenance to account for the end of the daylight savings time. That's right. You're going to be able to actually go to bed, or the evening's going to come and it's not going to be pitch black anymore, which is going to be quite nice. And right here, we are looking at on February 26th, for the Americas, where this update is going to be happening. Please keep in mind that everything that we're talking about here today, they have different dates that they drop inside of the game. So on the 26th, we may not see everything that the game is offering. All right, let's take a look and dive in. This is a brand new event we've never seen before. And to be honest with you, it doesn't look, from the picture here, very exciting, which is why it isn't an image that made it onto my thumbnail. It just didn't look very great. But let's read about it because this is something brand new. Whispers from counsel from trusted couriers prove to be your most important advice to heed, yet emerge as a key path for your undoing. From March 13th through March 24th, local server time, players level 30 and above can glean delicious details from our next major update by completing events over multiple days to earn this preview. Now, while Seeds of the Madness is active, you'll receive a 100% bonus to any experience earned from completing ranks of the Battle Pass. So, big progression for Battle Pass here. You're going to want to make sure that you're focusing your activities on Battle Pass related activities. 100 times bonus to any XP. Definitely worth it. You're going to log in to claim rewards unlocked on days 2, 4, and 8, and completing daily tasks that lay right before you. So essentially, you're going to be rewarded for doing things inside of the game, as you typically do. The nice perk about this is that you are getting yourself a little bit of experience bonus. All right, let's talk about the Season 37 Battle Pass called Gloomland Rovers. 37. That is literally 3 years that we're in this now. Whew. On March 13th, we're going to have 40 ranks as every other Battle Pass. Unfortunately, we're not getting any images now to represent what's going to come from the Battle Pass, but we all know how the Battle Pass works. And as always, I always share with you, I personally purchased the $5 Battle Pass and nothing more. So that's going to be coming on March 13th. Now, we have a little bit more going on here. Valiant Guardians returning events. The price of Valiance is the experience earned from dispatching your foes or falling to their blade. March 12th through April 2nd, earn progress in Valiant Guardians by participating in various returning events to earn powerful rewards. So in the game right now, as it sits, specifically for Survivor's Bane as I'm recording this today, you don't get the Battle Pass progression, those battle points. Instead, you're getting rewards for the event, and it seems like that's going to be very similar here with the Valiant Guardians. Survivor's Bane, March 12th through March 19th. Trial of the Horde, March 19th through March 26th. And Fractured Plane, March 26th through April 2nd. As you can see, the Winds of Fortune will return as well. Winds of Fortune is the event where you get extra experience and essentially double rewards for things that you do. From March 13th through March 20th, you'll earn increased rewards. What do these look like? Now, we're getting ourselves, and they're very clear about this now, and I like that. You're getting a 24-hour buff to receive the duplicate effect. So it's basically getting double things. Once activated, the buff's duration is in real time and will end in 24 hours after it's been initiated. Again, it's been like this for the last few, or maybe for all of them, but we weren't sure what to expect. So make sure that once you activate it on a day that particularly maybe you're going to be running Heliquary, or that you'll be doing a lot of farming or a lot of dungeon running. That's going to be the best time to do this to get the most out of the rewards. I'll be saving it for a Monday or for a Thursday. That way I'll do dungeons, I'll do bounties, I'll do terror rifts, and I will also do my Heliquary while getting all of that. During Winds of Fortune, the 4-player normal gem bonus drop will be doubled and the unaffected by the daily cap. Oh, this is nice. And only the first 12 common gems of the day will be tradable. I like this. This is actually great. You can do some extra farming. You're going to get duplicate or multiple drops of gold, experience, battle pass points, normal gems, legendary items, and regular items. Items from these activities will also drop in duplicate qualities, bestiary, challenge rifts. They'll drop for the bestiary, challenge rifts, bounties, fishing, dungeons, purge the depths, accursed towers, hidden lairs, farming in the wilderness, and codex activities. Now, it's actually worth when you're just sitting passively and you can't circle farm, you're just literally just sitting there. May not be a bad idea to go onto a bridge, cast out your rod, and do a little bit of fishing, especially because you're getting double rewards. Note that during the limited time event, battle pass rewards will not be doubled. And the weekly limit to the battle pass points and normal gems will not change. Look at that. The limits will not change. Any bonus experience gain will be affected by your current modifier. New to the Winds of Fortune limited time event, you will no longer have to claim your bonus XP in the game. It will now be granted immediately. Okay, I actually don't love that. I like it when I'm able to take my battle pass points, save them for Monday, drop them in. So now, though, for those 24 hours, you're going to be getting them immediately, which is actually nerfing the effect of it a little bit because I'm going to most likely, you know what? It may actually be worth doing this right as a Monday comes when you're a lower Paragon. If you do it on a Monday, when the server Paragon jumps, you'll be getting a lot more reward points experience because you're a lower Paragon level than you will be on a Thursday. So I'll probably do this on a Monday for myself personally. Additionally, there are no limits to each item that can be earned during the duplicate qualities. You'll earn double the amount until you reach the limit. There are limits to each item. Sorry. Please see the in-game event for more details. So when that does drop in the game, we'll be able to see what those limits are. Balance changes. I spoke about this yesterday, and we'll speak about it again now. The Necro. Death disseminates. Grim Scythe. Casting range from 8 to 6 yards. Enemies with Reaper's Mark that are more than 10 yards from the caster will lose the mark. This apparently has been broken inside of the game, and they are fixing it. Call it a nerf if you want. Call it a balance change if you want. Call it a fix if you want. It's changing. And for the Tempest, Coral Shank. Crosswinds. Wind blades now fire in a straight line and no longer track. All right, so that's going to be a big balance change there as well. Feature updates, baby. This is a big one right here, and they're doing us right by this as well. Set item drop changes. This is all about the 3 sockets in the really good items. All exceptional set items now drop with the maximum number of sockets. This means that your set items with 3 attributes and 2 or 3 magic affixes will always have 3 sockets. This is huge because it's hard enough to farm ourselves these green items that are perfect. Now this is going to at least make sure that when we do get that perfect one, that it has 3 slots and not just 2. Now this is the big part right here. For items that you already own, they'll be retroactively updated to the maximum amount. So do not throw away, do not sacrifice, do not destroy any of your greens until this goes through, because it seems that we're going to wake up in the morning and some of our sets that only had 2 slots are now going to have 3, which is a huge thing. It would have been great if we knew this a little sooner. I will say, though, that Blizzard did tease this 2 days ago on X, all known as Twitter. So they gave us a little bit of a heads up on this, which is great, so that any greens, you're just kind of stashing them and holding on to them now instead. Item Reforge loadouts. We're adding 1 more loadout to the item Reforge, increasing the loadout capacity to 3. Challenge Dungeon Potions Update. After reviving in a challenge dungeon, you'll now recover all 3 potions instead of none at all. I didn't ever realize that. Maybe I just don't die much in challenge dungeons. I never really realized that you don't revive with your potions, but that will be changed. So it's going to be easier, along with Inferno difficulties, 4 and 5. We are lowering the combat rating it takes to reach Inferno 4 and Inferno 5. We also plan to make adjustments to Inferno 6 in the future. Normal dungeons will now share the base combat rating for the difficulty tier they unlock within, and challenge dungeons will continue to retain a higher combat resonance requirement. Inferno difficulty 3, these are the Heliquary bosses. Inferno difficulty 4 and Inferno difficulty 5. These are going to be the new combat rating requirements for these Heliquary bosses. Everything's getting a little bit easier. Now, this next one, though, is pretty cool. Zone monster density changes. We've increased the monster density and respawn rate in Wortham, Frozen Tundra, Realm of Damnation, Mount Zavane, and Stormpoint to help improve gameplay overall. What is it improving? Farming. This is making potentially more farming zones inside of the game. More places for us to get more gear more quickly because people have been complaining that it just takes forever to do it. This seems to be an answer. Remember we had stated a month ago that maybe there should be a zone that's just for farming, or we should increase the zone rates. Well, it looks like they went with the monster density and respawn rate. Really, really good. I love this change. It's going to help me personally. It's going to help you guys as well. I think the strings are missing. Did this hoodie come with strings? I don't even know. Maybe not. Maybe it didn't come with strings. All right. Spectral Allies improvements. We've made changes to improve the navigation for Spectral Allies when navigating dungeons and enabled the ability to summon them to help complete random dungeons. All right, we got some updates to controllers here. We've added several button mappings to controllers for common actions used in dungeons, which should improve the overall gameplay flow for players using controllers. I don't use a controller. Maybe you guys do. If you are someone that does, hopefully this helps you. Diablo boss challenge reward visibility. Remember, every week you should be challenging Diablo to get those rewards. To help, we actually do this after our Monday Heliquary runs. We'll just go attack Diablo. To help players understand they can earn powerful items by defeating the Lord of Terror weekly, we've added an information to the quest bar to make it clearer. So a lot of people don't know this stuff. Additionally, the codex has been updated to display the number of times Diablo can be defeated each week. Take advantage of that. Apprentice Jeweler improvements. You can now craft up to 10 legendary gems or eternal legendary crests at one time at the Apprentice Jeweler. This is great. You save up all your items, you go to craft them, and you have to do one at a time. Now you can just save them up, do 10 at a time. Really, really nice, good quality of life. UI changes for creating a party. You'll now be able to quickly create a party, which will post in chat to quickly gather companions for your adventures. So easier stuff there, I guess, as well. Their note here, we've heard the feedback that it takes too many steps to form parties in chat. We've also added this function to the party UI to let you post your parties directly to chat channels. Once it's been posted, players can simply click instead of manually being invited. This is nice. So when I reach out to my clan and in chat I say, hey clan chat, I'm going to be doing some terror rifts, or I'm going to be hunting for some terror essence. I can now put that join party in the chat and they could join up right there. It's going to be easier for you to put parties together. I love it. And alchemical power stack update. Alchemical power can now stack to 9999 in your inventory, just giving you more inventory space. Guys, that is the update. New battle pass, some quality of life changes, and really great changes to both farming and green items. This is a good one. Make sure you subscribe, and for all the details, check out my website, echogaming.io, where I break this down in full in my blog. Take care, guys.